During this video, I'm going to teach you how to make the tabs for your box so that it fits together like a finger joint. A finger joint is a way in which we join wood. If you'll notice, the thickness of this wood fits into the finger of the other piece of wood. That's why we set up the document properties so that our document is going to be 0.175 because the thickness of our wood is going to be that, and it's going to make the tabs very easy to draw. You do not have to have all of these tabs uniform. Some tabs can be longer than others. And so what I'm going to do is come back to my Inkscape document, and I'm going to draw a side of my box. Since I know that my box cannot be over 3 inches, and I know that if I come all the way over here, that's going to be a little over 3. I want to make sure that when I'm going this direction, I stop around here. I know that it can't be any taller than 2, so I want to make sure that I stop around this point. I can make adjustments to my box if my tabs are working a little better. I'm going to be using the pencil tool. There's different ways you can do this, but I'm going to use the pencil tool because it's going to allow me to move things very easily if I need to. In order to use this and draw a straight line, I'm going to click and I'm going to click. That's going to create the first part of my tab. If I hold it, it's going to draw a line that is not quite straight. If I do draw a line that's not quite straight, or I draw something that I don't want there, I'm going to select it and hit delete, and it's going to get rid of that. I'm going to plus in just a little bit on my keyboard so that I can see my line here, and I'm going to continue drawing my tabs. I'm going to go down about 3, and what I want is the top and the bottom to have a tab. You do not have to have it like that, but it makes it very easy when you are actually putting the bottom on. Every time you are moving from one place to another, you're clicking, letting go, clicking again, and it will draw your line. Now that I have this side, I have stopped short of my 3-inch mark, but that's problematic because it shouldn't be any more than 2. So I've made a mistake, and if I need to delete something, I can come here and I can delete my nodes. I can either select each one of them and delete them. I can drag and select multiple ones, or I can select, hold shift, and select. So I can select ones that are not touching. So if I selected it all, okay, now I do have my box side. It is short of 2 inches, so I'm good there. What I want to do is I want to copy this. I want my other side to look exactly like this, but I need it to be opposite so that it is a mirror image rather than trying to drag this over and it having an indentation on this side to where these do not have an indentation. So what I'm going to do is Control C and Control V. Since I want a mirror image, I'm going to come up here and I'm going to flip it over. What that's going to do is it's going to create the exact same on each side, which is going to make my sides connect better. Now I want to make sure that these do not span any further than my 3 inches maximum. So if I look at this, I have a very nice 3 inches just short of that. Okay, so now I'm going to draw my lines in. I only want to draw this top because the top is going to have a top that fits on top of it flush, while the bottom is going to connect with finger joints to the bottom. So the top's going to be free sitting on there because it's going to be a jewelry box, and we want to put hinges on it. So we want to make sure that this edge is straight. We're going to put finger joints down here. We do not have to worry about the lengths of the finger joints compared to the sides because they are connecting to the bottom, which we haven't created. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this side one more time because I need my second box to connect in to this one like a puzzle. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to hit Control V. While it's exactly the same, if I get rid of this piece and this piece, and I start from down here, I now have a piece that is going to fit directly into the other side.